the opposite. I'll eat it all and then I'll feel better. I mean, I'll feel worse. I'll feel better, then I'll feel worse, then I'll feel better again.
That's called stress eating.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought that's what this pod is about.
Also a fan of that. Also have lots of stress eating going on in this podcast.
Goodness.
Welcome to the Snack Show with Jami Fallon.
We're just a couple gals snacking our way through life and talking about it.
This is your first time in a podcast studio?
I just laid the snack down is what I'm saying. Jamie, why in the HE double pretzel sticks did we start a podcast?
That's a great question that I don't remember the answer to.
Hey, snackers!
Hola!
Take your two little eyes and move them over here in the video and look at this. We have a very special guest today. We are so excited. She has been part of the Snack Show fam since the Genesis, both by fan for us and we're fans of her. So equal fandom.
Mutual fandom.
Mutual fandom. And we are so excited that she's here. Natalie Wilson, welcome to the pod.
Woo, I'm here.
She's here. She's so timid, girl.
Tell everyone how we've talked about her, because Natalie Wilson is her
Is
the
her birth
Lord-given name.
Lord-given name, yes.
But when we talk about her, we
You
call
guys
her.
know her better as Nat Bakes Nashville. She's
Exactly.
here live, y'all.
And what are we talking about today?
Stress
snacks.
baking. Oh my.
I love it. It's
Which
my
one's more
favorite.
accurate? Stress snacks?
I have stress
stress
snacks
baking?
and stress baking to talk about
Okay.
today.
Well, Nat Bakes Nashville. Bakes has to be in there.
True.
Exactly.
True.
Yeah, it's true.
I feel like year 5 is when we'll be able to be in sync when
Never
we talk
change.
about our topic.
Never change. It's my favorite
Even though
thing
it's
about
written,
y'all.
the thing that people don't know is it's written in a spreadsheet.
It is.
It is.
Who has their computer looking at the spreadsheet? Let me just say.
I think
Okay.
I gotta give
I
that
hope
one to
that's the
Fallon.
screenshot for this episode. I'm giving the, I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Natalie, thank you
Yes.
so much for being here.
Happy to be here.
First of all, when did you start your baking adventure?
Ooh, started stress baking at an old job.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
Were you baking, and then it jumped to stress baking, or has it always been stress baking?
I always liked baking, but
Okay.
then as an adult, I started using it to manage my stress.
Sure.
Is the
Sounds
baking
responsible to me.
Okay, wait. Is the baking part what relieves your stress, or is it the eating of what you have baked? Ooh.
Honestly, it's the baking.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm asking that because I have another friend that does it. I'm the opposite. I'll eat it all and then I'll feel better. I mean, I'll feel worse. I'll feel better, then I'll feel worse, then I'll
Yes.
feel better again.
That's called stress eating.
Yes.
yeah. I thought that's what this pod is about.
Also a fan
Oh
of that. Also have lots of stress eating going on in this podcast.
Goodness. Okay, let's go back to when did the stress baking start at an old job? You said?
Yes, I was working at a job that had like an event, a big event
Okay.
that was very stressful and fell out of control. And so I
Sure.
just found control in baking.
I love it so much.
Yeah.
Now, did you bring these stress baking snacks to the job,
Yeah.
to your coworkers?
Yeah. It's when you stress bake as much as I do. You gotta share what you've created.
Sure.
Or there's a real problem on our hands.
Which I've been a big recipient of
Yes.
a lot of your stress baking.
Yes,
So thank you
yes.
so much. One day I sent Natalie an Instagram of this cookie that looked stupendous. And I said, I think it's time for stress baking. Can you please make this for me? And she did. It was lovely.
Yeah.
Actually, we've done it twice.
Yeah.
You made me the cookies and then I came over and we made the Pop-Tarts.
This is a lesson in asking for what you want, because every
Yes.
time I think you've asked for something,
You've delivered.
I've delivered. And other friends are like, you could bake something for me. I'm like, just ask. I'll do it.
Well, yeah. Take notes,
Take
folks.
notes.
Just ask.
Ask for what you want.
Okay, you brought a list
I
of
did.
stress baking snacks.
Yes.
Let's just attack it.
Is this list your favorites or research you've done for the world?
This is me
Okay.
personally.
Great.
I love
Great. I
it.
love it.
Promoting my agenda.
Yeah, no, I think that's great. That's perfect.
I would love for y'all to jump into.
Oh yeah, we will.
Do you stress bake, Fallon?
Oh no.
Okay, great. I don't
No,
either.
no.
So
I'll
our
have
participation will just be, I don't know.
the receiving part.
Yeah, or commentary. It'll just be
Commentary.
commentary.
I'll say there'll be a spike in a season every so often where I just feel like
Yeah.
I kind of want to bake something,
Yeah.
and I'll look up the easiest recipe I can find. But I'll get
Ooh.
it'll be from scratch. Like
Yeah.
I'll get out
Yeah.
the mixing bowl and everything. But I'm not. But that happens once a year.
Yeah. I go the opposite route. The most complicated recipe I can find.
Of course. Because you love to challenge yourself.
This is true. I'm an overachiever.
She also is a marathoner, so she runs the half marathon or the full marathon like every year in Nashville.
Definitely not
so
the full. Never done the full.
She is allowed to bake as much as she wants because she runs it right off.
This is true.
Okay, let's dive right in.
Okay, first thing,
Yes.
number one, when you're stressed,
Yes.
anything that requires kneading dough.
Right.
Because maybe you're like angry stress.
You're punching.
Getting some of that aggression out on the
Yes.
dough.
Yeah. It's dessert
100%.
Tybo is what it is.
Dessert Tybo. Oh my
Just-
gosh. Exactly. So you're
Man, I loved
talking
Tybo in high school.
bread. You're talking rolls. You're
Yes.
talking pretzels. You're
Okay.
talking.
You've made pretzels.
Oh yeah.
I've never made a pretzel in
They're
my whole
actually
life.
very easy to make, like a soft pretzel, not like a.
Oh, that's the
little
best one.
pretzel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the most fun part when you like twist it and make it into the form of the pretzel?
Yeah. It's pretty exciting.
I love that.
You feel like you've really accomplished something.
It's true.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh, also, let me just pause and say Nat Bakes Nashville does have an Instagram
This is true.
at Nat Bakes Nashville, so you can see all her delicious baking goodies.
Do you just post what you bake for you? Do you sell it on there? Tell everyone what.
That is a great question, Jamie.
Okay.
I sort of sell
Okay.
stuff, but that is a by request only.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
great.
So yeah, just DM me.
Okay.
And
Love it so much. And
Yeah.
she'll share. Do you do this on Nat Bakes Nashville or just your personal where you do the video time lapse?
the video is mostly on my personal one.
I'm just saying you need to start pushing it over to Nat
know,
Bakes because
I
it's so
know.
fun to watch.
I know. I'll work
Just do
on
a little
it.
collab, you know?
Okay.
You know, Instagram, you can like collab post.
Can you teach me how to do
Yes, we'll talk after this. Okay, continue on.
that? Okay. So
Wait, I did have a question.
yeah.
You said rolls, bread, pretzels.
Mhm.
Out of all those, what's your favorite to make of the carb fam?
Ooh, I do like a bread that extra stress relieving is when you have to like braid bread dough. Do y'all know about like hollow
What?
rolls and things like that?
I've braided my hair, and that's really all I have to offer.
Yeah. Have you ever seen like the big loaves of bread that have like they look like they're braided? You
Yes.
just like braid them,
Uh-huh.
and that is really fun too.
I love a
Yeah.
little butter on top. Make that
Oh,
golden
yeah.
top.
Oh yeah, or a little egg wash
Ooh,
also makes golden.
yes.
Are you doing the kind of bread where you have to like let it sit and rise and all the
Oh
things?
yeah. Stress
That's
baking really
patience
took
stress.
off during the early days of the pandemic because there was
Sure.
nothing else to do. So I was
Sure.
like, I can devote 8 or 9 hours to this baking project. 'cause
I
there's
think I'm
nothing else
finding
to
the
do.
genesis of the sourdough baking during
Yes.
COVID. It was Natalie Wilson.
Well, yes. I don't know if I ever made sourdough bread.
Oh, so maybe it was not.
Fake news, Fallon
news.
Klug, spreading rumors.
Oh, okay. What's
Other
next?
types of bread though. Okay.
Okay.
Again, really great way to get your like physical stress out of your body
Uh-huh.
is when you have to put cold butter into flour. So we're talking pie
Oh.
crust.
Okay.
We're talking pastry dough.
Okay.
So
I don't know any. I know all these words individually, so you
Yes.
can tell me how to make this. Never made a
Yes.
pie crust
yes. So
other than the one you buy in the aisle for your no
Love
bake
it.
cheesesteak.
Sure.
yes, we grew up a Pillsbury crust family.
Oh, sure.
So the ones at the grocery store are great.
Okay.
But again, if you've got a few hours
And you're wanting to make it most
And you want to know
complicated.
exactly what ingredients are in there. I get it.
and you're wanting to again work out that stress.
Yeah.
Okay. Take us through. You
Yeah.
have the cold butter and you
Cold
have
butter. So butter is like when it comes out of the fridge is very hard.
right.
And to work it into flour, it's not just gonna like melt into the flour like if you were doing cookies or something like that. So you just got to get in there with your fingers.
With your fingers, you're doing it.
and
There's not a
just-
tool. It's a.
I mean,
it's
there is
fingers.
a tool, I think, but I'm not quite that fancy.
Oh my! She's organic. She uses
Yes.
those fingers. Okay.
So you're just smushing the butter into
Okay.
the flour,
I love.
and it makes anything that has like flaky dough. So like
Ooh,
a pie
I love
crust,
flaky dough.
a croissant, a
Okay.
pastry.
Okay, when
something
you're
like that.
doing these tougher things, are you in your kitchen in silence? Is there music? Is there
There
a
is-
podcast? Like,
There
what's
is
your
music.
ambiance?
We're talking a little bit of 90s country.
Okay.
Yeah. I also am a big fan of like a sad playlist.
Oh my
Sure.
gosh. One of my favorite playlists is called Sad Bops. And I travel a lot with Annie F. Downs, and every time we get in the car, she's like, "What is this? I need something happier." And I'm like, I love it so much. So
It's my sad bops.
Sad Bops.
But also,
Spotify playlist.
I have a playlist on Spotify called Dancing in the Kitchen, and so
Oh, I
sometimes it's a little bit more upbeat.
Okay.
Do
Depends
you
what
actually
kind of stress
dance in
you're
the
at.
kitchen?
Yeah. And the way I film, typically you like can only see like a slice of my body, but if you like pay close attention, you can see me like bopping
Grooving a
around.
little. Oh, I love it so much. I'm going to take an extra
So I'll just be
tight
like an
look.
Easter egg you can look for the
Sure,
next
sure,
time you
sure.
want.
Very T Swift of you.
Oh, there's a lot of Taylor going on, that's for sure.
I love. Okay, what's next on our stress baking list?
Okay. Anything where the baked good is also an art project.
Tell me
Say
more.
Really, what this looks like a lot is like a butter cookie or a sugar cookie that then gets some sort of decoration, some sort of frosting.
Huh?
I have this recipe that I love that you might have had these Fallon before, but they're tie-dye cookies.
Oh, so do you have to do like a
You gotta do like 3
a
or
paper
4 different.
or a what's the? Oh my gosh, I hate.
Wow, they're
words.
using their fingers a lot. So quick, jump over to Spotify.
Toothpick. Yes,
Yes.
a toothpick
Okay.
to make the
swirl,
tie dye.
and you like do all the different colors
Okay.
and swirl it around, and it just is like, or a sprinkle.
Uh-huh. Does this also include when you're using like a cookie cutter? Love
Yes.
those.
Yes.
Does this fall in the same genre as like cake decorating? Do you do that?
Ooh, yes. I don't like decorating cakes as much
Okay.
as, despite the fact I have made 2 wedding cakes for 2 of our very
Brides
close
don't
friends.
listen.
Loved that. That was great. It's just stressful
Yeah,
when you're like.
that's a high pressure cake. That's not like a baby's first birthday where they're gonna smash it in 3
Correct,
seconds anyway.
exactly.
Also, that's super meta for stress baking that
Right.
you're baking and it's stressing you out more.
Those were times maybe when it wasn't stress relieving, but it
Right.
was
Stress-inducing.
inducing. Again, love both those brides, but
It was your gift to them. That's great.
Yeah.
them, and I think they turned out well.
Oh, I was at both weddings.
High praise.
Both amazing.
Yeah,
Loved them both.
Yeah, but that just feels a little bit more like the room for error is a lot bigger there. So.
Sure.
I just also don't like cake as much as I like cookies. So
Ugh, preach, girl. You a girl after my own heart.
yeah. Okay. Last one. Well, not second to last one of stress baking is, and this might be, and the last 2 are controversial.
Okay.
So just prepare your
Oh,
hearts
I'm
for
ready.
that.
Okay.
Love sneaking a vegetable into a baked good.
I'm pro that.
You
Me
are?
I am a fruit. Honestly,
100%.
I will bake sometimes. I'd say 50-50 is when I'm like, I have bananas left, or I have zucchini left, or I have something that I
Yes.
need to use, but I
100%.
put it into a
Okay.
cake or a loaf or
Yes.
something.
Non-controversial.
No.
I
we
love
love veggies on
a
the snack
zucchini
show.
muffin. I love
Yes.
carrot cake. I
Yes.
love just all of it.
All of it. All of
Wait,
it.
is it that obvious? Or are you talking about even more sneaky?
Well, obviously, like a banana bread, a zucchini bread, a carrot cake.
Yeah.
That's pretty obvious. But I think it's even more fun when it's like sneaky.
Okay, give us some examples.
So I have 2 examples.
Okay.
So I have this really good chocolate and chocolate chip zucchini cake recipe, but because it's like chocolate and chocolate chip, it just looks like chocolate cake. But then there's like a zucchini and a half in there.
Oh,
And you can't taste the zucchini.
Zucchini and chocolate?
Yeah,
I'm
girl.
so in. That sounds so good.
I mean, I'm in too. Why not?
Yeah. And then recently I had a friend who they just found out they're having a little girl. And so I needed to make a pink baked good, obviously.
Uh-huh.
And used beets in the cupcakes and the cupcake frosting.
And it didn't taste like beets is a pretty
I
strong
Do
flavor
not
palette.
like beets.
Oh, I love
at
them.
all.
And you didn't taste them.
No, it was a challenge for me to
Try?
make them.
Oh, make them. Sure,
because
sure,
before
sure.
they became a cupcake, they were very beady, and it was
Sure.
not good. But once you could like tell there was like something a little bit earthy in there.
Okay.
But I also, as much as I like sneaking a veggie into something, I also feel like I need to like announce what's in something in case someone is allergic or something.
Sure,
So I'm like,
sure.
I want this to be a secret, but also like there is beet in there in case.
Right. Which, speaking of,
Yeah.
can you please tell the story
What story?
about you well, I don't want to ruin it. The poppy seed story?
Oh, yes. I think I will not use any names.
yeah.
Because
we'll keep it very secretive.
so I made a
You'll love
birthday cake for our friend Carrie Ann. I guess her name. She's not relevant to the story.
Sorry.
She's
we
also
love you,
been on
Carrie
the pod,
She's
so
on the
Oh, yeah.
pod. Made a birthday cake for her, and it was this like orange cake with like a raspberry glaze, but it had poppy seeds in it. So the day after the birthday party, her other friend came over who happened to be 9 months pregnant at the time. And Carrie Ann served this friend some cake and some leftover cake and loved it, enjoyed it, went home, went into labor that night.
Oh, but those poppy
Went
seeds
to the
can do that, right?
hospital and had her sweet baby. Everything was great except she failed that drug test.
She failed the drug test because of the
social
poppy
services
seeds.
had to get involved.
Oh my gosh.
you
One,
imagine?
okay, this is big news. One, didn't know they make you take a drug test when you have a baby.
Neither did I.
That's
Neither
new
did
news.
I.
New news.
Also, I remember being a freshman cheerleader and there was poppy seed muffins at our school and we were like, we can't eat these. We'll never be able to be on the team.
Yeah.
So it's true. We thought that was a rumor. Someone told us in ninth grade.
I thought it was rumor too. I used to have to do drug testing in high school for sports as well, and I like never was that concerned because I thought it was like a small enough amount that it wouldn't register.
Yeah, a poppy
but
seed muffin or a poppy seed cake.
I'm
wow.
telling you, they're taking
You-
drugs very seriously here in the state of Tennessee.
I mean,
apparently.
you almost had a mom lose her baby because
True.
of you.
It's very true.
This person did not laugh about it at the time.
Yeah.
It's been
They
like,
were stressed.
They were very stressed.
Yes.
So this was an instance where my baking caused stress as
Oh,
opposed
man.
to relieving
Oh,
stress.
jeez.
Oh,
So
I just
disclosing
love it.
poppy seeds is very
100%.
important.
Also, maybe like avoid it in your 9th month of pregnancy, maybe just in case.
Maybe not a good idea.
No deli meat, no sushi, no poppy seeds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She can laugh about it now. The kid is like over a year old, but at the time it was not funny.
Oh my gosh, I love that story so
Wow.
much. Love it.
Yes. So again, be careful what you bake.
Yes.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, sneaking things in.
Hey snackers, you know that we love telling you about recommendations for our human friends, but what about our dog friends?
Exactly. If dogs are a man or, let's be honest, woman's best friend, then we need to give them the best food possible. So I'm excited to tell you about our new partner, Sundays for Dogs. It's just what you need for your sweet pups. Sundays is an air-dried dog food made from a short list of human-grade ingredients. Besides USDA beef and all-natural chicken, you'll find digestive aids like pumpkin and ginger. How sweet is that? And y'all, I asked Teddy if he would try it out for us. He tried it, and he is obsessed.
Teddy approved. So, unlike other fresh dog food, Sundays is zero prep, zero mess, and zero stress. Sundays is shelf stable, which makes it easy to feed your pup top quality food. Every order ships right to your door, and you'll never worry about running out of dog food ever again.
It is also super affordable, friends. Sundays cost 40% less than other healthy dog food brands. And as a fellow snacker, you can get 35% off your first order of Sundays. Go to sundaysfordogs.com/thesnackshow or use code thesnackshow at checkout. That's sundaysfordogs.com/thesnackshow. Upgrade your pup to Sundays and feel good about the food you feed your doggo.
Okay, my last thing is, and then I've got like stress snacks that I eat that
Yes.
I don't necessarily make, but
Sure,
my
we
last
wanna hear
like
'em.
making one.
Yep.
Again, I don't know if this is controversial or not, but like almost every time I make cookies, you reserve a little bit of that dough and you don't bake it, and then you just always have raw cookie dough in your fridge
To eat
to
later?
eat later. Gotta always have
You
some
live
emergency
on
cookie
the
dough.
edge
Living
with
on
that
the
raw
edge.
egg life. I have found cookie dough options that don't have eggs that I often keep in my fridge now
Yes.
because I ate a lot of raw cookie dough as a kid.
I did
And I feel like
too.
my odds are I've never gotten sick, so I just feel like my
Oh.
window odds are closing.
See, I think
I
about the
love it.
opposite.
I
I feel
love
like I've built up an immunity to
Right,
raw
right.
eggs.
I was nervous that you were going to say take a portion of the cookie dough and save it to bake later.
Oh, no.
So I love that you said to eat the
To
cookie dough.
eat the
'cause
cookie
that is
dough
my
later.
favorite.
Because if I'm being really honest, when I'm most stressed, I don't want a cookie. I want cookie dough.
Exact. Amen. Preach. Hands up in the air. Yes.
Yeah. So, and it's just, you never want to have to make cookie dough when you're stressed out.
Sure.
Well, I do. But like if you don't have time and you
Sure,
just
sure,
like,
sure.
I need something to eat.
Yes. 100%.
It's already made. It's already in your fridge. I keep it some in the freezer, some in the fridge, you know.
Okay. I do have a question for
Yeah.
you. And you're not under oath, but this is a live podcast.
Okay.
Do you ever buy pre-made cookie dough, break and bake?
We did as kids. I don't think I've done it since I left the house.
Okay.
I feel like you need to
Hey,
make her
yeah.
the vegan ones I made you and then have her taste
Girl,
those.
Let me tell you about some vegan ones that taste amazing.
Okay.
They're by Simple Truth.
At Kroger.
Love, trusted brand. Love it.
And they're vegan, And you know, some vegan things like try really hard and they're just
She
not
was like
cutting it.
not in for it,
I was
and
not.
Yeah.
I had her try it, and she's like, "This is a great cookie." Period. Like,
Yeah.
So what's the
Beyond-
butter replacement? Do you know?
Beyond Nas cookies, maybe the best cookie in my life.
That is high praise.
I'm telling you, this cookie is amazing.
Oh my
Wait, what was your
gosh.
question?
What's the butter replacement? Do you know? No.
Did we look at the ingredient
I
list?
do know because I read it at one point, but I don't know offhand.
Egg, I know because sometimes
What
egg.
could you use?
Well, I guess you could use like an oil.
Yeah, maybe a avocado oil or something.
Yeah. Or I don't know. I'm not like.
Substitute connoisseur.
Yeah, and I have like friends who are gluten free or dairy free, and I'm
Sure.
just like, I'm sorry, that's not my
know.
journey.
Yeah, I get it.
I had to be dairy free for a while, and that was where I found them.
Okay,
They are
it's
very
good to know there's options out there.
Yeah.
And now I know you're wondering if we added our own space marshmallows to these cookies in order to make them a little more decadent, and yes, we did.
You did?
Yeah.
Great.
So I
I
can
still
send you that
have
recipe.
the bag of space marshmallows that you gave me that I'm just waiting to figure out what to do with.
They do have a shelf life, I would like to clarify,
She dropped
because
them off at my house and was like, "These are your responsibility now."
After we used them, I said, "Who could use these better than I could?" And it's Natalie.
Yeah, I think I want to work them into Rice Krispie treats. That's my
Ooh,
plan.
Okay, perfect.
So like regular marshmallows for
Yeah.
the Rice Krispies, but then
I'm
like
in.
sprinkle them
Yes.
throughout.
I also read about people making Rice Krispie treats with Peeps. So if you did Peeps and Space Marshmallows, that would be like the ultimate.
Now, I just was gifted some Peeps in my Easter basket this past weekend. So I've got some that
Wait,
are
that's
ready to
a great
use.
idea because it's like sugary.
Sugary.
Yeah.
I'm in. I usually don't like Peeps, but I'm in for a Rice Krispie.
Okay.
Peeps and Space Marshmallows.
I mean, it's going to be like a very colorful.
It is.
Extravaganza.
Tie-dye.
Tie-dye. I love it. I
I
only
love
got
it
one
too.
color, but maybe there's still some Peeps
Oh,
on some
for sure.
grocery shelves.
Also, we
could
just
get at
did a
discount.
Cracker Barrel episode, and there's a lot of Cracker Barrel,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think, all
Head
the
over
time.
to Cracker Barrel.
Well,
if
I
you
guess
need
they're
them.
not just Easter. They've got all sorts
Correct.
of holidays
Yes.
True.
that you can celebrate with
It's
the
true.
Peep. So,
That's true. Ooh, I can't wait for that next tree.
yeah.
Okay.
My like to be baked list is getting very long right now.
Oh.
There's a backlog.
Okay, I have a very important foundational question we should have discussed. Are you
Yeah.
a sweet person or a savory person?
Both.
yes.
And I think
Then tell me how you bake so much and don't eat so much.
oh, that's a good question. Well, I do eat a lot of it. But I also try really hard to get it out of my house. Like as soon as it is baked, I'm like, what can I bring this to? I am
And
all the time showing up places that no one asked
Yes.
anyone to bring anything, and I'm like, I have brought something.
well, I feel like you're such a hospitable person that it probably brings you joy to be able
does.
to like give it out. That's like
It
part of
does.
your personality.
Yeah.
That's my number one hot tip since starting the snack show is when we are either given gifts or we buy gifts to try it. Once I try it, it has to be
Has to get out of the
paid
house.
forward because
Right.
if not, it'll be paid forward to my hips. And that's not what
I
anybody
know.
wants.
And it's a little. I work from home now, so I don't have coworkers anymore to
Right.
give it to. So now I have to like really give it to my friends.
Well, you are very close to our office, so
This is
anytime
true.
you just need to come on over.
It's true. It
for
took me like
lunch.
5 minutes to get here.
It's true.
Great.
Okay, I'm excited to talk about stress snacks.
Yes.
Okay, I have some ideas of my own. Na brought some. Jamie's gonna share it. So let's dive right in. You start.
Okay. I think this has been talked about quite a bit on the pod because I
can't
am a
wait.
loyal listener.
Yes.
Cheez-Its extra toasty.
Oh,
That's where
to
the
her.
salty comes in. And you're just like, I mean, I don't know what's in a Cheez-It. I don't know.
You're an extra toasty girl, right?
I love extra toast.
Yeah, I'm a
toasty.
reduced fat girl.
Well, that's my number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I don't eat it because it's reduced fat. I just like the taste.
I
It's
just
not
don't-
as oily of a Cheez-It.
There's not as much Cheez-It on your fingers after.
So if you're on a road trip, it doesn't ruin your life when you're so that your steering wheel looks just like a
an orange.
a police.
A police.
You know, like when they come into a crime scene.
Ah.
Man, words are very hard for me today.
She's doing great.
I love it. I love it. Okay, I'll share one of my favorite stress baking things. I know this is gonna be like, oh my gosh, Fallon, that's not original.
Wait, baking or stress snacks?
Stress snacks. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
And you don't bake this. Spoiler alert.
Oh,
From Trader Joe's, of course.
obviously.
A tub of vanilla bean ice cream and a jar of cookie butter. And you just dip one in the ice cream, one in the cookie butter, spoonful into your mouth. My favorite.
That sounds like a dream.
Stress has just been relieved.
Yeah.
That's mine.
It's a great one.
Yeah.
I would say that my top one is Ben & Jerry's ice cream.
That's on my list too.
I don't eat it on the daily, but when I'm stressed, I love a good the Tonight Dough.
Ooh, of
So
I
course.
love Phish food.
Yeah.
I like Chunky Monkey,
That's my number one.
and I really love the s'mores.
Ooh.
And then they have a Coffee Heath bar one. I can't remember the name of it, but those are my probably top 5.
What is it? Do we think about ice cream that's just like our go-to? Has it been like in the movies? That's what people
That's
do.
what I think. It's
and
like
so
a
we're just
rom-com
trained?
classic of like girl gets broken up with, girl cries on the couch
I'm
with some ice
gonna be a
cream.
scientist and say that because it's so cold, it helps lower our temperature and our stress level. I have nothing to back that up with.
Okay.
Nothing.
Love
Okay.
it. Sounds like science to me.
But
Yeah, it sounds right to me. I'll put my
Okay.
stamp of approval on it.
great.
Oh my
Call the
gosh.
FDA.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, what else on your list, Nah?
So I feel like more of my snacks are salty, and the things I bake are
Sure.
sweet. So Chex Mix, but the bold flavor.
Yes, those rye bread chips.
Rye bread chips.
Oh, girl.
Get a little bit of everything.
Mhm.
You do get the stuff on your fingers, but it's
worth it.
another.
I like the
good-
rye bread bags of the Gardettos where it's just
Ooh,
straight the
yes.
rye
Yes,
chips.
Yes,
100%.
It's an aggressive snack. You can't eat very many, but
Yes, it's true.
but
That's
then
why
I don't
Chex
have
Mix
to.
is good.
But then I have to wade through all the things I'm
Yeah.
not looking for.
Yeah, the little breadsticks are like you gotta
Yeah,
get past
yeah,
those
yeah.
sometimes.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm so with y'all. Okay, next on my stress eating list is, and I will make this.
Okay.
It's not necessarily baked, but I will make it.
Yeah.
Puppy chow.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just handfuls upon handfuls.
Yeah.
Just
I consider that baking.
eating my feelings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love
yeah.
it so much. Have you made puppy chow?
Oh yeah, all the time. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had Nat Bake's Nashville.
I don't know that
puppy
I've made
chow.
it in a long time. One of my very dear friends in New York, it was like she was gluten free, so it was like her favorite because it's a gluten free snack.
Exactly.
It's her favorite, and so I would always make it
100%.
with her.
Ooh, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Jamie.
All right. This is a DIY stress snack.
Okay.
I take a scoop of peanut butter, but I only get the spoon about halfway full of the peanut butter. And then I get chocolate syrup and I fill the other rest of the spoon with chocolate syrup straight into my mouth.
Oh,
A DIY
my
Reese's peanut butter cup
gosh.
from yours truly.
I will be taking that home with me. I'm taking notes.
Or
taking
if
tips.
you want a little bit more,
Uh-huh.
if I don't want to have both the bottle and the jar in front of me, I have a little bowl and I'll put 2 scoops of peanut butter and then cover it in chocolate syrup and then I'll just sit on my couch and eat it like it's cereal.
my gosh, that is
So when
too
we were
good.
growing up, we used to mix peanut butter and chocolate syrup and then put it on vanilla ice cream. So if you wanted to level up,
Oh, okay.
Right.
it's a good combo.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next on your list?
So again, this isn't necessarily something that you have to make, but always I have chocolate chips in my fridge. Just open
do
that
some
fridge
chow
door,
down.
handful of just straight chocolate chips.
Yep.
Okay, my next one was going to be butterscotch chips.
Ooh, yum.
Oh, listen
But
to
I keep them in the
y'all.
freezer.
Yeah.
Pop a few.
It's easier for me to chew them when they're just refrigerator cold, not freezer cold.
Yeah, I have to work harder so I eat less. This is a science pod from Jamie, and that's my science as to how you eat less.
I love it.
Oh my gosh.
I honestly, I'm not a chocolate chip snacker.
Yeah.
It doesn't, I need a little bit more going on. So, I
Yeah.
can't relate.
You
but
know
I
what we
appreciate
say? You know what we say here on the pod?
Mofo
me.
you. Great job, ladies. Okay, next on my list would be just hamming on a bag of chips.
Yeah.
Just like I did it the other day. To be honest, I was just on the couch watching American Idol, and I just ate half a bag.
What kind of chips are you working with?
Barbecue, of
Oh.
course. Kettle barbecue is my favorite.
Of course, like I should know. That.
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah, just really the stress comes out in the amount
Yeah.
that I'm eating in a bag.
Yeah.
So
That's helpful about the Cheez-Its and the Chex Mix. It's like you
Totally.
gotta put it in some other container
True.
for portion control.
That's true.
Because when you're stressed, you're just like, oh my gosh, this entire box of Cheez-Its is gone.
Right. What happened?
Oh, yeah.
I
I go in. My next one is popcorn, and I'll go into a popcorn
yeah.
fugue.
don't know. Ooh, what
And all
kind of
this-
popcorn?
Well, at my house, if I don't want to make it, I love the Boom Chicka Pop.
Boom, chicka pop is great.
The sweet and salty one. I think it's their kettle
that's-
corn.
yes.
Yep.
But Or I love the movie butter popcorn from Trader Joe's.
Yes.
I mean, I also make it myself, but if it's like
Yes.
in a bag, those are my two go-tos.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or sometimes I just choose to go to the movie and eat popcorn, and then that's a double stress relief.
Yep.
Because I'm not paying attention to life. I'm watching a movie for 2 hours, and I've eaten a whole bag of popcorn.
Yep.
It's true. It's
Yeah.
true.
It's a great meal if you need a meal sometimes.
It's a whole meal for me, more
Popcorn
than
can be a meal.
it really should be.
Yeah.
It definitely
Yeah.
is. It definitely is.
Snackers, Fallon's Circle DNA results are in.
They're in.
And we cannot wait to have a look. It literally gives you 500 plus reports, and we are so surprised. Let's go through Fallon's ancestry reports.
Okay, you guys, this is so fascinating. It says that I'm 99.92% European and, hold your horses, 1.08% Southeast Asian. This is crazy.
I could not have believed that if you had given me money. The premium test gives you all kinds of additional reports like skin, diet, sports, disease, risks, cancers, etc.
Okay, let's go through the sports and fitness results. Are you ready, Jamie? It says my optimal training type is to play football, basketball, and tennis. Tiger Woods, are you listening? Is all I have to say. It also says that I need more cruciferous fruits in my diet. So, you know, those broccolis, those Brussels, those kales. And also, I hate to say it, but it says I'm prone to high cholesterol and diabetes.
Oh no.
I know, which is true. I knew that about my grandma. And last fun fact, it says I only need 7 or less hours of sleep a night.
I can't wait for my results because I don't think mine are going to be anything close to that. So snackers, you can get one for yourself using the code SNACK to get 33% off your own Circle DNA Premium. Link is in the show notes or in our bio on Instagram.
We could talk about stress snacks all day, but let's just hear the rest of your list.
Okay, some of the things on my list have already been talked about. So
Okay.
popcorn was also on mine.
Of course.
For sure. Ben and Jerry's was also on mine.
Uh-huh.
We kind of talked about peanut butter a lot, but I like to pair it with wheat thins.
What?
Wow,
Yeah.
the saltiness from the wheat
Yeah.
thin? Okay.
Okay, what's your
Yeah.
this is a hot take. What's your peanut butter of choice? Because we have big PB feelings here
Okay,
on the pod.
the Smucker's Natural is my number one choice.
Interesting.
I don't know
You
that I've
gotta
ever had
stir
it.
it. It's like it's smooth, but it's like gritty, and
Okay.
it's salty, which
Okay.
is good. I shop at Trader Joe's a lot, so obviously the Trader Joe's peanut butter is in my home a lot.
Yeah, but which one? There's so many options.
The creamy no stir is my jam. It's
Oh,
my
I
new
do
jam.
this. I do the stir, but creamy unsalted.
Okay, creamy unsalted. Got
I
it.
sometimes make myself get unsalted things because of the quantity of it that I'm eating. I feel like I don't need that much sodium in my body.
Sure. Well, and if you're already getting the salt from the wheat thins,
Yes, exactly.
you got yourself covered.
exactly for sure.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love, love. Okay,
So,
anything
check it
else
out.
on that list?
What else do I have? Peanut butter M&Ms.
Oh, of course.
Y'all talked
I
about them a
mean,
lot.
Of course.
I wish we could be
So-
sponsored by peanut butter M&Ms.
I know.
know.
They are
Just the
the
peanut
best.
butter
Just
flavor.
peanut butter.
Yeah, none of those other
None of
trash
the others.
flavors. And then my last one, it's not, I consider it a snack. It's not maybe a snack. And it is, I know, science, not good for stress, but it is a cup of coffee. Coffee definitely. I've had medical professionals tell me I needed to cut down on coffee because of my anxiety.
Yeah. Puts you into that fight or flight mode.
Yep, but I don't care. It is so comforting to me.
Do you ever try decaf? So like your
should.
brain
Uh-huh.
gives you the like effect in your brain that coffee would, but your body's not
I
getting
know
the
we're
actual.
4 months into this year, but like new year, new me, maybe I should start decaf coffee.
Well, here's my question. Is it the taste? Is it the jittery feeling? Is it the
I think it's
warmth?
the taste. I think it's the warmth because it's always hot. I
Yeah.
don't do iced coffee. And I think it's also the like nostalgic of it. I just have these like, I have this memory of my dad putting me on a plane to go to Europe by myself for the first time. And he
Yeah.
like slipped me a $5 and was like, go to Starbucks and get a coffee.
That's
So it's like,
sweet.
it comforts me.
Okay, so it sounds like it's not the
So
crazy
try,
feeling.
So
Yeah,
try
yeah.
decaf.
Let's try decaf.
Let's try decaf.
I have on decaf only, girl. So we can do this
Oh,
together.
yeah.
I'll take you to my favorite coffee shop that has my favorite decaf coffee.
Okay.
So we'll just make a whole plan of it.
I will need caffeine in the morning, but this is never like my
But have
wake
a
up cup
cup.
of coffee.
Yeah, yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
my
yeah.
like middle of the afternoon.
Sure.
Work has been a challenge.
Yeah.
I need a like a.
I have
a
seen
reset.
Natalie in the morning many times. Girl is not functioning
No.
unless she
Oh.
has a cup of coffee.
I'm a blank document when I wake
Oh, yeah.
up. Like there's just a
100%.
blinking,
Blink,
cursing
blink.
cursor, and there's nothing on the page.
100%.
Yeah, it's a lot of like, please don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I once yelled at our friend Kristen because she asked me to. We were sharing a room. We were in an Airbnb. And she's like, "Do you want to go on a walk?" She like woke up in the morning, and I was like, "Go away."
Natalie's literally one of the nicest persons I know, except in the morning. It's like a complete 180.
Yeah, it's not my best feature, but it is the truth.
It is. It is.
It's fine. You have plenty of snacks to give them, some
Exactly.
bakes to give them later
Give me
as
a couple
an
hours to wake
apology.
up, and then
I'm
I'll make your
sorry I was
waffle.
rude this morning. Here's a plate of
right,
cookies.
right.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness, I love it.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
before we go,
Obviously,
we have to do our favorite segment of the show.
favorite segment.
Do you wanna lead us off?
No, you need. Yeah, no.
Well, okay, we got to circle back. If you're not watching, there's a plate of snacks on the table, and are we
yes.
going to do those? Because
I thought that was gonna be our finale.
I don't
Or
know.
do you think we should do it
what
right
if this
now?
is my snack of the week?
Could be.
true.
Could be.
Okay, let's pay attention to the snacks on the
Okay,
table.
so
What did you bring us?
Once again, I am a long-time listener, first-time guest.
Caller.
I know y'all's love of Oreos.
You do.
So
I actually
A whole
feel
episode.
remiss that I didn't put Oreos on my stress snacks.
Wow. I just feel like that's a given. Like,
yeah,
we get it.
obviously Oreos.
Yeah.
So these are kind of a homemade Oreo. They're not
Okay.
exactly like an Oreo, but it is a chocolate cookie sandwiched.
Okay.
And we've got our OG regular vanilla cream. We've got our mint cream for
Ugh.
Jamie. And we've got our peanut butter filled cream for, I think everyone likes peanut butter. So
But if Jamie gets her own mint sleeve, I get all the peanut butter. I'm just saying.
I just want to taste, and then
Okay,
you can
bye.
have the rest.
Okay, great. You guys, if you're not watching, she has a whole bag, 3 columns divided. We have mint, we have the OG,
Ugh.
we have peanut butter.
I just tipped it up for the camera, and I might have
Excellent.
It's
ruined
okay.
everything.
Okay, let's
it
open up
cannot
this
be
box.
ruined. So had to bring my snack, girls.
PB for you?
No, I'm gonna go a Ridge first.
Oh, wow.
Ridge.
OG. Would you like one?
Sure.
Sure.
Y'all, they're cold. Okay, we're
They
looking
were in my
at
fridge, so they're.
we're looking at
I think
a
I'm gonna try mint.
chocolate cookie here, and like cream. I don't know.
They're
what kind
somewhere
of cream.
between like
Frosting
an
cream.
Oreo and a whoopie
And a whoopie
pie.
pie. Yes.
Okay, here we
They're
go.
just like really big Oreos.
Oreos, you better watch your back.
If you don't like how crunchy the cookie of an Oreo is, this is a
This
perfect.
is perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah, this is more like a sandwich cookie as opposed to like the crispiness of an Oreo.
Yeah, I really
Wow.
love this.
Okay, will you hand me one of those PBs?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'm pretty excited. And also
Can I try the OG?
Oh yeah. Oh, you got the mint.
Yeah.
I made way too much peanut butter cream, so I do have an entire container of the leftover peanut butter cream in my fridge, so I will be having that later also.
I
love
it. Will you dip anything
Frosting
into it?
in my fridge all the time.
Yeah.
What a dream.
I don't know what should I dip in it?
I think wheat thins.
Okay. Yeah.
Wheat thins and peanut butter cream.
And
Yum.
peanut butter cream. Yeah. This is really good if I do say so myself. I hadn't tasted them yet.
I love it.
This peanut butter one is so good.
It's so good. You know what would be really good?
What?
Tear this puppy in half. The
Fallon
vanilla
wants
bean,
to deconstruct it. Of course
and
she
add
does.
it to the peanut butter side, so it's like a peanut butter vanilla cream.
Yeah, I didn't do the Oreo test if you can like twist it apart.
Let's
but
try it.
From the half-eaten ones.
Oh, it worked.
Perfect.
Jamie did it.
You can still play the game.
Just like an Oreo.
Yeah.
Except I won't throw out the other cookie like I do with Oreos. I always throw out the top cookie.
She does. She does. Okay, let's talk about our snacks of the week. Okay. Before we keep dancing too long, Natalie and Wilson,
Yes.
what is your snack of the week?
My snack of the week is okay, so I went to this restaurant. My parents were in town last weekend.
Okay.
I went to Barcelona.
Oh, I love Barcelona.
Love it. Spanish is my favorite. They're shishito peppers.
Oh,
Yum.
I love a shishito pepper.
Love
I
a
also love that
shishito
it's like a fun game. Or am I going to get the one
I
spicy
know,
one, or are they
right.
all going to be fine?
Right,
full
right,
Russian
right.
roulette. I don't know that I've ever been burned before by a shishito pepper.
There's a place in Nashville that's closed now, but it's called Tavern. They had really good shishito peppers. The one in the bunch, it would do you dirty if you were the random person to get
Oh,
it. But
no.
it was a really fun game.
Yeah, and so I feel like they're always on the menu, but I do think they change how they prepare them sometimes.
Really?
So this time they had like lime juice and sea salt on them. So
Yum.
it's very good.
Wow.
So good.
So good. For someone that doesn't love spicy, I do love a
Yes.
shishito pepper.
Because the non-spicy ones
Are
are
so
not
good.
super
Yeah,
spicy.
yeah. They're great.
Yeah, you just gotta, it's a gamble, but
so
so
true.
good. It's one of my favorite things on their menu.
Mm.
So
Love
highly
it.
recommend if you're in Nashville, Barcelona.
Barcelona. Or I think it's in other places.
Was it a franchise?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think at least Atlanta, maybe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I think you're right. Okay, my snack of the week, besides, of course, this specific Natalie Bakes Nashville Oreo. Y'all,
So good.
get on the Instagram, pay her some dollars, get these Oreos in your belly. Besides this is going to be a strong pivot. Trader Joe's chicken sausage.
Oh yeah.
The
They have,
maple
like,
one?
I actually don't do the maple one. I either do the
I ate the
Italian, the sweet Italian one,
Oh, yeah.
or they have what's the other one that I
Do you
usually
do the
get?
one with the unexpected cheddar in it?
No.
But yeah, that I like the
Yes.
one you're
My
talking
brother
about
introduced
for
me to that
dinner,
one.
and then the maple one is little ones for breakfast, like breakfast sausage.
I've never tried that.
But it's also chicken sausage.
It's so good. You just chop it right up. It's already cooked, but you
Yeah.
want to heat it up. And then I put it in rice bowls, or like last night that was my protein with my vegetables on my plate. It's just perfect.
Yes,
So
I do the
good.
same. It's a
So
great.
Such
so
an
good.
easy protein.
Yeah.
Such
So
an
good.
easy protein.
Yeah.
Yep.
Love it.
Okay, my snack of the week is my new favorite snack, which is a pepper cut in half, like a mini
bell pepper?
Yeah, but a mini one, not the big ones.
Yeah.
You put goat cheese or cream cheese inside if you're dairy or not dairy, and then either pepperoni or salami on top, and then you bite it like
Ooh.
it's a little sandwich. It is so good. You can put some everything,
Oh yeah.
but the bagel seasoning on it. You could put some drops of hot sauce if you want to get wild.
Wow.
It is so good. It's nice. I think that's what I'm having for dinner tonight because I have more of it in my
That
fridge.
sounds delicious.
That
It's
does
so good.
sound delicious.
And it's super fast and easy.
Yeah.
Snack on the go, would you say?
It's harder on the go because it's made, and like with the cream cheese or the goat cheese, like I don't know how it would sit because if you think about a half of a pepper, it's like round, and so it would tip.
A little wobbly.
Sure.
Do you see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I haven't thought about it on the go, but it's very fast once I'm home because I'll work out after work and I'll be like, I need to eat dinner right now.
Right now.
I can't make something. I don't have 30 minutes. So
Would you call these goat stuffed peppers?
I would just call
Goat cheese stuffed peppers?
Sure. I don't know. I think I saw a video on Instagram or TikTok was my idea for this. So, and cream cheese is great too if you
Yeah.
do dairy.
Love it.
I just decided to try goat cheese because it's kind of the same consistency.
Yeah.
Sure. Natalie, thank you so much for being here.
Snack ladies, thank you so much for having
Thank you
me.
giving us tools
course.
for when we're stressed.
Exactly.
What to do.
Anytime
Exactly.
y'all are stressed, just reference back to this episode, listen with us,
Eat
get
the
some good
snacks.
ideas.
Call me
And
and
we
I'll
want to
make you a
hear,
snack.
There you
yeah,
go.
and we want to hear what else because I think everyone has like very
Oh,
specific
yeah.
Oh,
stress
yeah.
snacks.
For sure.
Visit us at the Snack Show Pod Instagram. Share with us your favorite stress baking or just stress snacks.
Snack. Yeah.
And then please go visit Natalie at Nat Bakes Nashville. Don't miss out on this opportunity to get this Oreo for yourself. Do you ship?
No.
Oh, okay. So Nashville locals only.
Wow, she has retracted her sales pitch.
If someone could teach me how to ship, like I just don't want it to go bad. You know?
Yeah.
Like
We can Google this.
we can figure it out.
She does ship.
currently not shipping, but
How about we say
open to
she
it.
could be shipping. She could be. We'll do
Yeah.
some Googling.
yeah.
We'll figure it out.
You're gonna be the back end business brain of Nat Bakes Nashville. I'll be
Yes.
the talent. You be the
Perfect. Deal.
I'll cut you in for a percentage.
Okay, great. Yeah, for the right price, we'll ship anywhere.
For
That's
sure.
what we're saying.
For sure.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, visit us on all the socials. If you're not watching on video, today is the right day to do it. So go to YouTube, check us out. Go to Spotify. We have our video live there. What else are we missing? Anything?
I don't think so.
Okay, we'll see you next week when we talk more snacks.
And I'll eat more snacks before then.